I know that you're drunk. Yeah. Tell me what you want after this club. You know.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing my everyday makeup routine. I don't actually wear makeup every day, but when I do, these are the things that I do. So of course, my skin is clean and prepped and ready. I have moisturizer and SPF. I'll be going in with my eyebrows first. I use the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade 5. So I'm just gonna go in and fill in my eyebrows. If you guys want a detailed tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, let me know in the description box below and I'll make a video especially for that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and clean up my brows. I use my foundation from Too Faced Born This Way. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and clean up my brows. Okay, so now I'm about to put on my foundation. I used the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I am in the shade Caracas. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, I go in with about 2 pumps of that on the back of my hand. I let that sit while I place my LA Girl Pro Concealer, the orange corrector, around my dark marks. I've been having a little bit of breakouts. I think it's just my skin purging itself from all my new skincare. So I just go in lightly, cover those up, and then I'm gonna blend out those big orange dots with my fingers. Yes, my fingers, I know. And now I go in with my foundation. I'm using the Morphe foundation brush M439. It's pretty dense, I really like it. It really blends out the foundation really well. As you can see, I'm moving the bristles because it's really dense. So I just do dots. That's how I normally start out. I slowly build up my foundation. I go in really tapping motions to like really get a nice even blend. That's how I see that it works the best for me. Don't forget under your face, your neck area, guys. Everything needs to be very seamless. Okay, and I'm just gonna go on some more to cover all that orange up. I don't really go with my foundation too close to my eyes or normally too close to where I put my concealer, just my prep-ins. I try to have one nice thin even layer of makeup. So I just go in if I think that it's not fully covered, because that orange corrector is like really bright, so I always go over that to make sure it's fully covered up. Okay, so now I'm going to start with my contour. I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in the shade Walnut. So I just use that as my cream contour. So I just go right on top of my cheekbones, or the highest point of my cheekbones, around my forehead, slightly around my chin, and my nose. Then I'm gonna blend that out with another dupe of Real Techniques. It's a wider, fluffier brush. I like it because it's circular and I feel like it fits right in the hollows of my cheekbones perfectly. I just use that and lightly blend out my contour. And I just blend that back in with my foundation brush. I use a smaller brush to contour my nose. I use the Morphe E30. I just go down the sides of my nose, and I just make sure to also connect it to my eyebrows. Okay guys, now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. It's from Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 360. By the way, I'll have all of these products listed in the description box below. So of course I just put my concealer in the places that I highlight. So under my eyes, and my T-zone, which is my nose and forehead, and a little bit on my cheek, and the smallest amount on my cupid's bow. And I'm gonna let that sit. I like to let my concealer sit because it definitely helps with coverage and blendability. While that's sitting, I'll be putting on my eyelashes. I got these eyelashes from Kiss. I'll be using my Duo glue. It's the dark one, so it dries black, so it really blends in with your real eyelashes. If you guys want a video of how I put on my eyelashes, my drugstore eyelashes, let me know in the comment section below and I'll make a specific video. Okay, now since my concealer has been sitting for a while, I'm gonna go in and blend that out. I'll be using my concealer brush from Morphe. It's the E20 brush. It's very dense at the top. That's why I really like it as well. And I'm just gonna go in and blend all that concealer out, guys. Guys, you're gonna be seeing me making a lot of funny faces today while I'm doing my makeup. I always make these funny faces. It's even worse when I'm doing my makeup and I'm not recording it. I'm just going there and blending it out. As you can see, when you let your concealer sit for a while, like everything blends out and it's still like amazing coverage. So I don't even need to go in with multiple concealers. So guys, only one thing that I forgot to do in this video, which I normally do, which is take my under eye concealer on my eyelids as well. So I normally do that. I don't know how I totally forgot to do that in this video, but it's okay because I will be putting on a little eyeshadow. Now I'm going to be blending on my forehead. I don't normally have this much concealer on my forehead, but the Fenty Beauty Concealer Wand, it definitely gives you a good amount of product. So I would be very light-handed with it when I'm going onto my forehead. But we're going to make all of this work. I'm going to keep on blending. So okay, I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender just to blend out all the areas that I conceal, just to make sure there's no harsh lines or brush strokes in my concealer. So I'm just gonna use that all over my highlighted areas. So to be more seamless and make sure there's no brush marks from the brush that I previously used. As you see, guys, that concealer is really blending out without compromising on the coverage. That's the beauty of making your concealer sit. And I'm just gonna use a Beauty Blender on my forehead, get that blended out, and my chin. Okay, just want to make sure I get all the fine lines, which is really impossible because how my eyes are stood up, they just always will have lines, to be honest. So now I'm going to be setting my concealer with the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Setting Powder in Banana. So just use that to set all the places that I've highlighted. I use my Beauty Blender, just dip it in there. And I tap the excess off on the back of my hand, like so. And then go underneath my eyes. So guys, I definitely don't bake. Like, I really don't enjoy the look that or the feel that my skin gives me when I bake. So I totally stopped baking a really long time ago. So I really just press the powder in. And if you see, it's already giving me that highlighted look. So I just take some more, tap it on the back of my hand. As you see, I'm using my little purple mirror there to do my makeup. Just set the rest of my face. Just carry the rest onto my under eyes. And now I'm going to be brushing it off with another Morphe brush. This is the M44480, or should I say M448, and I just use that to brush off all the excess powder on my T-zone. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. It's also from Fenty Beauty. Yes, I know I use a lot of Fenty Beauty products because I really like them. But it's the Fenty Beauty bronzers in Caramel Cutie. That's my favorite. It gives me more of a bronze than a contour, so it's like perfect for me since I already cream contoured. I'll be using the M442 brush to do that. So I just made the duck face and just go in with like little swirls. Also on my forehead. And on my nose, just a little bit on my nose. Basically all the points that I've contoured, cream contoured, that's where I put my bronzer. I totally forgot to blend out my contour on my jawline, so I'm just going to go back in with my brush that I use for my cheeks to just blend out my contour on my chin. Gotta get rid of that double chin, girl. Now I'm gonna use some more of that bronzer on my jawline just to set that contour. Yes. Now I'm gonna go in and do some more contouring on my nose. I'm gonna use that same small brush that I used before when I was cream contouring. So what I do here is that I do like to go in with my Beauty Blender sponge just to make sure that there's no harsh contour lines on my nose. I hate that look, so I like to make sure that everything is perfectly blended. Okay, I'm feeling myself. I'm gonna be adding some blush to my cheeks. I'm gonna be using my Dior blush. I'm not sure of the shade, guys. I've had this blush for a while, but I just know it's a Christian Dior blush. So I'm gonna go in with that same bronzer brush and I had a little bit of blush. I'm getting confused. Oh, do you see that instant rosiness? I love that. I love the warmth. The warmth against a highlight is amazing. And now I just sweep a little bit across my nose. Now I'm gonna be going in with another face powder to clean up underneath my contour. I'm going in with the Pat McGrath Labs Sublime Perfecting Setting Powder in medium 3. Guys, I low-key love this powder. I wish I got the lighter one. I really wanted to try it out as powder for under my eyes as well, but I love it. It's very finely milled. It's very soft. So I'm just going to use that and go in and clean up my contour. I love it because it doesn't leave that harsh like I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't leave those harsh lines underneath my contour that I don't like. So I love going in with this powder, and I think the color is perfect for me. So I'm going to be going in with a Anastasia Beverly Hills palette with Jackie Ania. Love it. Support my girl Jackie. I'm going to go in with a brown shade. So I'm going in with this shade, Ginger, all over my lids. I just do this as a quick, easy, everyday type of look. To be honest, I hardly even put eyeshadow on unless it's like an event. So I'm just going to be going in, just dusting that on my eyes, trying to blend out. Don't want it to have any harsh lines. I don't know if you can see it, but it gives me that like amazing warmth that I have on my cheeks to my eyes, and I just love that look. You can also do this look with a contour color or a bronzer. I do use my bronzer sometimes on my eyelids as well. As I said, very quick, easy. Most of the time I would just put concealer on my eyelids and set it, and that would be it. I wouldn't even use anything. So today I just wanted to give it a little more pizzazz, so I just add some eyeshadow, but I really normally don't. But I do love the color Ginger. It's very warm. Okay, so now I'll be using my setting spray. So let's mist away, honey. Mist away my life. Yes. Oh. If I'm going out in the nighttime or to a club or something like that, I'll also use my Urban Decay all-nighter spray. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go on and line my lips with my Morphe lip pencil in bar. I really love this lip pencil. I feel like it's the best color for me to line my lips with. I'm just gonna go in and line my lips. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on the inside of my lips as well. And I'm gonna be using my Fenty Beauty Glass Balm in Fussy. I'm just gonna be adding that. I'll do this look sometimes when I'm not feeling lipstick because my lips get dry like very easily. So sometimes, depending on the weather, I won't wear any lipstick. I'll just wear lip liner and lip gloss, girl, and call it a day. Okay, I'm just gonna go back in with my brush just to clean up around my lips just a little bit. I just felt like I was a little bit oily. Yes guys, so this is the finished look. Let me know if you liked it, if you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave all your comments and all your questions in the comment section down below. Guys, let me know if you want more videos like this. Bye.